All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the SSS End of Year Awards and Graduation Celebration. My name is Melanie Rodriguez, and I'm a sophomore studying English and Education Policy, and I'm the tutorial coordinator for the SSS program. I'm super excited to be moderating today's program. Thank you to everyone that took a few minutes to fill out our word cloud and share some words of encouragement and advice with the students and with the graduates. Thanks to all of your support and everything that you've submitted, student submission, staff support. We've been able to put together our first ever virtual graduation celebration for you. So we're very excited to see how today turns out. Please feel free to use the chat throughout the celebration to engage with one another. And just so you know, we will also have time at the end of the celebration for anyone who wishes to share a few words. So now you will hear from Dr. Anthony DeSantis, the Assistant Vice President for the Division of Academic and Student Affairs. He has over 20 years of higher education experience in various student affairs functional areas, including career counseling, veteran services, orientation, campus life, and disability resources. In his current role, he provides divisional leadership to the Biscayne Bay campus, student media, orientation and family programs, multicultural programs and services, and veterans and military affairs. Dr. DeSantis received his PhD in conflict resolution and analysis from Nova Southeastern University, Masters of Science in Higher Education Administration, and Bachelors of Science in Exercise Science from Berry University. He's held numerous national, regional, and state leadership positions for the National Association of Student Personnel Administrators, and currently serves as the 2020-2021 Director of the NASPA Leadership Institute. Lastly, Dr. DeSantis is the recipient of the 2012 NASPA Mid-Level Student Affairs Professional Award and the 2018 Award Region 3 John Coldis Award for Distinguished Service to the NASPA Region 3. Please join me in welcoming Dr. DeSantis for our opening remarks.
Yay!
Thanks. Appreciate that, Fred.
No.
How's everyone doing today? Melanie, thank you so much for those remarks. I really appreciate it. You know, it's very difficult to celebrate like this, right? Because we're in a virtual environment, and but it's so important that we do it. And I'm grateful for the team and all the work that they've put into this to make this happen for all of you. You know, this SSS family is really that. It's a family that is here to support you and be there for you throughout good and bad times. And, you know, right now I know they've done a tremendous job in staying connected to you and making you feel even more like you're part of the family through this virtual environment. So I do want to thank a few people. I want to thank Gloria, Samantha, Vida, Alina, Destiny, Ruth, Tori, Fred, and more importantly today, Melanie, for putting this all together. Melanie, you've done a tremendous amount of work to make this happen and lead this cause. So we really appreciate the work that our work study students do on a day-to-day basis to support each and every student that we come in contact with. Without you all, you know, SSS wouldn't be what it is today. So I really appreciate each and every one of you, and just really thankful for the ways that you connect to our students on a daily basis. Wendy, to our newest member of the team, and to our graduate of FIU who's come back to assist us. It's so great to finally see you and meet you in person, even though if it was a day that we were on campus. Wendy, you've just been truly amazing and part of this family that's really helped serve our students day in and day out. And to the glue that keeps this office together, Moira and Jeanette, thank you so much for your leadership and for how you continue to support our students day in and day out, not only in SSS, but throughout the entire university. Your work with first-generation college students, I put it up against anybody else that I know across the nation. So I really, truly appreciate what this team does as a whole to support our students on a daily basis. There's also a bunch of people in the audience that truly, really help our students. There's campus partners from Student Access and Success, from the Disability Resource Center, Fostering Panther Pride, Career and Talent Development, you know, the Center for Academic Success, and the list goes on for the amount of people that help support our first-gen low-income college students in the TRIO program. And I'm forever grateful, because I know that during my time as a first-gen college student, I needed those resources too, and without that support, we all wouldn't be where we're at today. You know, to the graduates that are out there, you know, that are getting the chance to be part of this program today, you're like anyone else. I remember when you probably first started college, there was a lot of doubt. You may have had imposter syndrome. There was some anxiety or fear. And you kind of really wondered, should you be here, right? And now you look back 4 years later, and you really think about where you've come from, right? And what you've become. And when you think about the words that were put up on the list today, as all of you were congratulating, it's where you stand today: limitless, excellent, powerful, strength, love, excited. Those words are what we are today. It's not what we were, it's what we've become. And as you continue to move on and graduate from FIU, I don't want you to forget that. And if you get to the point after graduation where you felt your first year of college, I just want you to remember where you're at today, because that's where you'll be again. And we all go through this cycle in our lives where we really kind of think about who are we going to become and who do we want to be. And we always start with that doubt first. But we always know we're going to persevere and really be successful in who we want to become. And the last piece I don't want you to forget is that this team and this family is going to continue to be there for you every step of the way. So as you walk through life and as you need questions that are unanswered, that this family is going to be here to support you day in and day out. All you have to do is pick up the phone, send an email, shoot us a text, whatever it may be. Some of you have hit me up on Instagram. Whatever it takes, we're going to be there for you. And just know that this is the time to celebrate. This is the time to really congratulate yourselves, to make sure that you understand how important you've been throughout the time here at FIU. Don't forget to come back. Don't forget to be a valued alumni. Be engaged as an alumni, because we want you to stay connected to us. And the day you're supposed to walk across the stage, I want you to celebrate. I want you to celebrate with those who are most important in your life. Even if it means walking out of your bedroom with a shirt and tie on or a nice dress, knowing that you graduated from FIU. And when you get the chance to come back to campus and walk across that stage, know that we're going to be there to watch you do that, because it's so important that we're here for you day in and day out. So, from the bottom of my heart, and, I'm really honored to be part of this program, to be here and watch you all grow the last year and a year and a half that I've had a chance to work with you. And I'm just forever grateful. I know there's some tremendous award winners that are going to be nominated today, and some recipients that have really gone above and beyond. So thank you to you all. Best wishes, and just know that I'll continue to be here to support you throughout this journey. So best wishes. Enjoy yourself today. Thank you, Melanie, again for the program, and go Panthers.
Thank you, Dr. DeSantis, for the lovely welcome and some truly inspiring words to share with all of us. Next, we're going to hear from Destiny Taylor. She is one of our SSS program assistants, and she will be presenting this year's SSS highlights.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for making it out. I'm so happy to see that we have so many familiar faces, as well as some family here to celebrate you all and do what we love to do, which is really just to highlight all of our students. So this year really has brought its share of celebration and challenges, and we really want to take a few minutes to celebrate all of your accomplishments, all the accomplishments that our SSS family has made, from completing different programs on campus to getting involved in new exciting internships. Our SSS fam really has made their mark on the FIU community, so we wanted to spend a couple minutes showcasing all of your highlights and accomplishments.
Thank you, Destiny, for introducing our highlights. SSS truly participated in so much throughout this year. We had so many great accomplishments, and we're extremely proud of all the work that everyone has done. Next, we're going to hear a spoken word piece performed by our very own Frederick Aurelian. He is the peer mentor coordinator for SSS, and this poem was originally performed on First Generation Day. So it is about the first generation experience and the resilience that first generation students exhibit.
You know, it's not every day that we get to see reality break, especially not within the context of constructed thought patterns, power structures, system apparatus, science, statistic, worldview, status quo, poverty, violence, inequality, luck, chance, hope, or even God. But when we do, I think that we should all at least have the courage or the decency of saying, great job, because life is hard. But no matter how self-destructive, toxic, or suffocating our worlds may be, I think that we owe it to ourselves to become the most best, the most free, and the most positive versions of us that we can possibly be. And I know, trust me, I know exactly what you might be thinking right now at this exact moment. Man, that guy, Freddie, right? I mean, all right, like this guy is really really cliche. I know that's what you guys are saying over the Zoom. Don't worry, I know your mics are muted, but that's what you're saying. Um, you're right. I mean that was really cliche, but it was also really true. I like to think of it like this: battles can be won and battles can be lost, but a truth that you can choose to find either great hope or great despair in is that war never ends. The war that we wage within ourselves, the war that we wage with our past, and the war that we wage with the world. Every day is a fight, and thus, by your very existence, every day is a miracle. A beautiful infinity of possibilities and chances that have yet to be taken or even discovered. A universe of worlds colliding and exploding and creating and animating life with so much dream and exhilaration that it is extremely hard and extremely difficult not to smile and take part in this dance with this wonderful thing that we call life. So dance. Dance like tomorrow isn't promised, even if you were born with two left feet. And dance as if no one were looking, even when everyone is watching. Dance like colorful ribbons in the sky that laugh at gravity and race with the wind, knowing the joys of freedom and the scars of victory. Dance because life is hard. Because it is not every day that we get to see reality break and hope overcome the odds. But on the days that we are able to bear witness these phenomena, I believe that we should all have the courage, the decency of saying, great job. So, good job, SSS. We made it to the end of the semester. Stay safe, stay quarantined, social distance. May the force be with you.
Thank you, Fred, for always sharing your wonderful way with words with us. Fred's poem is really a testament to the hard work and the resilience that many first gen and trio students exhibit throughout all of their education. From the first Hispanic astronaut, Franklin Chang Diaz, to Oscar award-winning actress Viola Davis, TRIO alumni are everywhere. So up next, we will hear from our very own graduate assistant, Miss Wendy Reese, for our SSS alumni keynote address. Wendy is a first-year master's student in higher education at FIU. She received her bachelor's degree in political science at FIU in 2017. As a first-generation college student and daughter of farm workers, she is passionate about narrowing the gap of educational attainment and underachievement for underprivileged minority students. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Wendy Reese for her keynote.
Wendy!
Thank you for the introduction, Melanie. Good afternoon, everyone. To our Assistant Vice President, Dr. DeSantis, TRIO SSS Director, Dr. Cruz, TRIO SSS Assistant Director, Moira, distinguished online platform guest, distinguished faculty, family, friends, parents, sisters, brothers, children, grandparents, cousins, aunts, uncles, and most importantly of all, to our graduates. Thank you for the honor of virtually speaking here to you today. And I think there's really just one thing to say. Congratulations to the class of 2020. It's been exactly 6 years since I made a decision to attend Florida International University. In those 6 years, many life lessons, both personally and professionally, have happened. I keep thinking about what would happen if I could run into my old student, stop walking around the FIU hallway. What if I could stop her and tell her something from the future, something to help her get through? Because what I would tell her is exactly what I want to tell you today. As a daughter of farm workers and first-generation college students, I encountered social isolation, cultural barriers, language barriers, financial hardships, and an overall unfamiliarity with the higher education system. In addition, I added the mental barriers of fear, imposter syndrome, perfectionism, and little self-confidence. These are all real feelings and experiences I may echo with many of you. Nonetheless, here's the thing I want to tell you. The challenges you come across, the cliffs you climb, the weight you're carrying, this is what is making something of you that is worthy and strong. This is what's preparing you for your future greatness in your most stunning leaps. This is how you're finding out what you're made of. You cannot read about it in a book. Your parents can't tell you. You have to be shown. You have to find out for yourself. One of the biggest jumps I ever made happened in Atlanta, Georgia. It wasn't a cliff. It was the Truman Scholarship Committee. It was made up of 10 distinguished professionals, such as lawyers, professors, and governors. I was competing nationwide against intellectual students from elite universities like Harvard and Yale. Despite not attending these institutions, I realized that I had a privilege by being selected as a finalist for this scholarship, and that my story represented the millions of South Florida students that despite the many barriers they had encountered, they were resilient and driven to obtain college success. After a few months, Dr. Rosenberg informed me that I was one of the 50 students awarded the Truman Scholarship. This is when I learned one of the biggest lessons of my life. There is no wasted opportunity. Not if you're determined to make something of it. From this and other personal experiences, my advice is to think big for yourself and then just head in that direction. Whether you arrive at the ideal destination is not even the point. The point is to be ambitious for your life and then just try. Now, of course, I can't know where your fulfillment and happiness will be found. I can't tell you where your dream is. Only you know that. But I can tell you where it isn't. It isn't in your comfort zone. It isn't in your wheelhouse. It's not where you feel safe. It's not where conditions are perfect. It's not where you're usually right and rarely challenged. Your blossoming in your growth, which is to say, your success, is always, inevitably on the other side of a risk. It's on the other side of a bold choice. It's on the edge, waiting for you, on the other side of your fear. So let me tell you, this moment in your life is one of the many successes you will have. Forget about the selfie and take a picture with your mind. Screenshot this moment. The image you capture with your memory carries not just what you saw, but how you felt. I promise if you do, you will never forget. You can forget the speech, but don't forget how good it felt to be you on this day. standing on top of the summit and ready to climb a few more. I'm cheering for you, class of 2020. Congratulations.
Thank you, Wendy, for sharing those words with us. It's always wonderful to hear from other TRIO alumni. And congratulations on pursuing your master's degree. We know that you will do so much more and accomplish so much more than when you already have. Your story is really an example for all of us, so thank you again. Up next, we are going to hear from Ms. Maria Lectora Chacon, Assistant Director for SSS. She will present the award nominees and winners for our continuing students.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm happy to be here with all of you today and celebrating. It's my pleasure to have the opportunity to share with you the nominees for this year's SSS Awards for continuing students. We have 4 awards in total that we will be giving out. The SSS Service Award recognizes a student for commitment of time and service to others. Strong nominations speak to the impact and outcomes of the service on the individual and/or the community served. This year's awardee is highly active in community service. As the nominator describes him, a direct example of what service to others looks like. He has a passion for community and volunteer work, seeking out opportunities that will allow him to develop his skills while making a meaningful difference. He organized the Women's Hygiene Drive as his capstone for the Social Justice Badge, which he completed in a semester and a half. The badge is structured to be completed within 2 years. However, he went above and beyond, gathering all this knowledge to make a lasting change in his community. Join me in honoring Christian Bejarano. Yay, Christian.
Christian.
All right. Next up, we have the Leadership Award. The SSF Leadership Award recognizes the integrity, leadership, and teamwork exhibited by individual FIU students. Strong nominations highlight the students' commitment to leadership and co-curricular campus involvement through formal and informal leadership roles and activities in organizations at FIU. We have quite a few nominees in this category this year. Kim Costume, Carla Boria, Natalia Sanchez, Elisa Killen, Frederick Aurelian, and Andrew Saravia. This year's awardee has always been a highly involved student on campus for the last 2 years. As one nominator describes him, he has served the FIU community in the FIU Alumni Association as a student ambassador, as a part of Panther Community Action Board in the Center for Leadership and Service, as an intern in the Student Government Association. He founded a club on campus, and much, much more, including successfully helping raise money towards the Student Emergency Fund and helping fund projects that tackle global issues. Please join me in honoring Andrew Saravia, the winner of this year's Leadership Award for continuing students. Yay, Andrew!
Andrew!
Congrats!
Next up is the Success Story Award. The SSS Success Story Award recognizes a student who experienced academic and personal challenges and overcame them through hard work and perseverance. This year's awardee has faced many challenges and obstacles over the years and has come out stronger. In his more than 3 nominations, the student has shown phenomenal work ethic, dedication, and ambition towards his classes and the SSS program as well. Despite his many adversities, he has chosen to remain resilient and overcome his circumstances to carve a better path, not only for his own future, but the future of people around him. Please join me in honoring Joshua Loa Morales.
Thank you.
Let's go!
Oh boy!
And the last award for continuing students is the SSS Advocate Award. The SSS Advocate Award recognizes a student that has shown exceptional commitment to the mission of the SSS program. They are advocates for our program and have made an impact within it and our students. This year's nominees include Frederick Aurelian and Kim Costume. This year's competition was so close that we have a tie. This year's first awardee was described by multiple nominators as having a dedication to the SSS program and the peer mentoring program that is very inspiring. Their vibrant personality has really helped with SSS student engagement. Another nominator says, as my mentor, he has shown exceptional commitment. He has been there for me at all hours of the day. He shows me every day what is possible and how a leader should lead. Join me in honoring Frederick Aurelian. Yay, Fred!
Hey.
Our second awardee was described by her nominator as truly embodying what it means to be an advocate for SSS. She always talks about both SSS and TRIO whenever given the chance, and has even told me that these programs have made her consider a potential career in higher education. She was in my AOL cohort, and our service project consisted of volunteering with FIU's Upward Bound group. She took our planning meetings as opportunities to talk about TRIO. Additionally, she came into the office one day to practice her informational speech for her public speaking class. The topic? TRIO programs and SSS. Join me in honoring Kim Costume. Yay, Kim!
That's my mentee. Yay, Kim and Fred.
This was really tough for us. It was so close, we really couldn't. So we're awarding it to both of you because you both have been doing a phenomenal job advocating for SSS this year. So thank you. So just wanted to say again, congratulations to all of you nominees and award winners. You are all doing a phenomenal job this year, and we're so proud of each and every one of you and everything that you've accomplished. If we could, we would get every single person an award. So we can't wait to see what you continue to do in the future and accomplish next year.
Thank you, Ms. Moyer, and congratulations again to all of the winners and the nominees. And thank you for all you do for our SSS family, and just congratulations overall. So up next, we're going to hear from Ruth Cadet. She's one of our SSS peer mentor coordinators, and she's going to be introducing the SSS Got Talent submissions.
Hi, everybody. I hope everybody's doing good so far. So SSS Got Talent is a competition where we showcase our students' talent, from singing to dancing, from painting to giving poetry. We got it all. We got it all. So with further ado, I'm going to be doing the submission that we got. So first up, we have Carla Bora, who is a sophomore, majoring in hospitality. She will be performing a Korean-faced melody. Then we have Victoria Camacho, which is a junior, majoring in organizational communication with a performance from the Super Bowl. And then lastly, we have Natalia Sanchez, who is a freshman, majoring in international relationship with a colored guard routine. So let's get to it.
I'm all thinking you got me every day. I'm a new generation I'm a new superhero 내가 가진 너리 노래 Let me sing all the time I'm a new generation I'm a new superhero 내가 가진 너리 노래 Let me sing all the time
Thank
Yeah.
you.
That was amazing.
What a snap.
Thank you, Ruth, for the introduction, and thank you to all the students that shared their talents with us. Like Ruth said, we really have it all sorts of talents. We have a super talented group of students, so thank you, everyone. Next, please join me in welcoming Dr. Jeanette Cruz, Director of the SSS program. Dr. Cruz will be sharing a few words with our SSS graduates, as well as presenting the Graduating Student Awards.
Whoops, I forget to unmute my microphone. I was just saying that I have a very hard time coming after all the music and excitement, but this is also a very excited time for SSS, for Ms. Moira and I. We have been working with many of you since you were freshmen, or some of you that transferred to FIU, and always give us great pleasure sharing this time with you and sharing all the successes that you have during a couple of years here at FIU. I just also wanted to recognize that for SSS students, for first generation students, we do know the challenges that you overcome. It's not easy, but you made it. You earned this degree, and this degree doesn't stop right here, right now. I know that many of you are going to be pursuing job hunting, and some of you are also going through grad school. But as you always hear from Ms. Moira and I, that this doesn't stop here. We're gonna be in contact with all of you all the time now that you become an FIU alum, and that gives us a great pressure. Remember that TRIO is always here from you from day one. TRIO works, and we only expect the best from all of you. So I would like to take some time and call the names of all the students that are graduating. Some of you graduated during the fall of 2019. Some of you are graduating now during spring 2020 and some during summer. So I'm gonna start with Cristina Avaria, Amy Acosta, Paola Almazar, Daniela Arce, Noemi Bibrum, Valeria Cardenas, Marceline Senatus, DeJordan Conserve, Lovely Sirius, Juan Dibesa, Kiana Dorham, Kyla Farrington, Samantha Fernandez, Zuni Garcia, Cedric Goody, Danielis Guerrero, Ronaldo Jeremy, Rigolin Joaquin, Magwina Lusser, Ariel Marceline, Christian Marroquin, Stephanie Martinez, Ariana Maxwell, Mary France Nicolas, Alberto Nunez, Alberto Pavon, Carlos Pena, Andrew Pinot, Tanisha Poitevien, Andrea Richardson, Patricia Rivero, Marguerite St. Julien, Alexia Stinson, Vida Talap, and Jessica Williams. Congratulations to all of you. Yes.
Yay!
This is a very special moment, and there is no quarantine or no COVID-19 that is going to stop this celebration. And now I also have a couple of awards to present. I'm going to start with the Outstanding Service Award. And the Outstanding Service Award recognizes the commitment of time and service to others by a student. The award winner this year is Ariana Maxwell. And Ariana worked very closely with the SSS Club. She is our past president of the club. And last year she assisted with a lot of, when the club was most in need, she came and extended her hand and helped the club moving forward. Congratulations, Ariana. Then we're going to move to the Leadership Awards. Here, the nominees are Vida Talap and Samantha Fernandez. The award this year goes to Vida Talap. Vida has helped to enrich the culture of SSS program by giving her time, her work, and her expertise, not only to strengthen the program, but also to create solidarity among all the students in SSS. She also, without a doubt, worked very hard to be the best mentor that students can have. And she also helped the SSS program enhance all the services. Thank you, Vida. Congratulations. Now we move to the Success Story Award, and we have 3 nominees. We have Vida Talab, we have Jessica Williams, and we have Kiana Dorham. The Success Story Award recognized a student who experienced academic and personal challenges and overcame them through hard work and perseverance. The award goes to Ms. Jessica Williams. She has shown resilience and dedication to her academic despite facing many challenging situations. Halfway through her career at FIU, she became the legal guardian of 2 of her younger siblings. She works full-time to support them and also is a full-time student at FIU. We are very proud of your accomplishment, Jessica, and we're looking forward to a bright future. Congratulations, Jessica. And the last award is the Advocate Award. The Advocate Award recognizes one student that have shown exceptional commitment to the mission of the SSS program. This year, the award goes to Marceline Senatus. Marceline Senatus have been truly committed not only to SSS, but to TRIO in general. She's an SSS participant and also a McNair Fellow. She volunteered at SSS also as a mentor during the last few years and have been a great resource for her mentees. This fall, Marceline is going to start a Master of Science in Applied Behavior Analysis at USF. And we can wait to see and to hear all the success stories for Marceline at grad school. Congratulations, Marceline. Now, I'd like to introduce a very special video of a very special person who is also graduating this spring. Her name is Tori Scott. Thank you, Tori. Thank you very much. And it's important to say that Tori also has been working in the SSS office since she was a freshman student. We're very proud of your work, Tori.
Congratulations again to all of the graduates. Thank you, Dr. Cruz. And thank you, Tori, for showing us and taking us through the process of how you make a beautiful portrait of a graduate. Next, we will hear from another one of our SSS graduates, Samantha Fernandez. Sam is a first-generation student and graduated last semester in fall 2019 with a bachelor's in biology and natural and applied sciences, with a minor in chemistry and certificates in Asian and Latin American studies. During her time at FIU, she was a part of the McNair program, started the Korean language program through the Korean Culture Club, and works at the SSS office as a math and science tutor. Please join me in welcoming Sam, who will share her graduate keynote address.
Hello, graduates and guests. It's Sam. I'm so honored to be able to speak with you today about my college experience. In my freshman year, I felt as many feel, unsure of who I was and where I was going. I hadn't discovered my passions yet or what I wanted to do, but that was okay. These things are clear to us eventually. Sometimes what we need to do is reach out. One of my greatest decisions was reaching out to the SSS family. I was introduced to the most wonderful group of people who made me feel that finally there was someone who cared for me. Moving to college was scary. We often feel afloat in a sea of faces, but SSS gave me that safe refuge I could always return to. Their support gave me the courage and strength to endure hardships and overcome any obstacles, one of the greatest being my doubt in myself. They helped me to see that belief in myself can be one of the greatest drivers. With my newfound strength, I went on to pursue the career of my dreams. A researcher with a devotion to helping to uncover the mysteries of science. Currently, I am pursuing graduate studies, and I hope to achieve the title of Dr. Fernandez one day. Life is certainly a journey, and college is just one chapter. What's your story, and where will you go next? I hope you can look forward to finding out. Remember that when it's difficult to keep walking forward, stop and take a look back and realize how far you've come. Things may not go as we expected, but have faith in the unexpected. To our continuing students, be sure to explore all that college has to offer. There are so many communities to join. You can do this, we all believe in you, and we are looking forward to your continued success. To our graduates, congratulations, we did it. We made the dream come true, and your entire FIU family is so proud of you. I'm so grateful to all the mentors and guardians that have helped me achieve my success. It is my hope that I continue to pay it forward and help others achieve their dreams too. Never forget, true family today, true family forever. Thank you, all the best. Stay safe, everyone.
Thank you, Sam, for sharing your words of reflections with us. We are so proud of everything that you have done, especially everything you've contributed to the SSS office, and everything that you will continue to do, as well as all of our graduates and continuing students. As we near the end of the academic year, it's definitely a time where we begin to reflect, and we reflect on our journeys and the time we've spent here at FIU. Next, I will pass it on to another SSS graduate, Vida Talab. She is a graduating senior and SSS tutor and will introduce the SSS Reflections video.
Thank you, Melanie. The reflections are a way that we can see how SSS has impacted your life and what it means to be a part of the TRIO SSS family. We've had so many beautiful submissions from you guys, and as we watch, I want each and every one of you to be proud of yourselves for everything that you've achieved this year. And so without further ado, let's take a look at our 2019-2020 student reflections.
Hi guys, my name is Marceline. I am a graduate of 2019. I graduated with a bachelor's in psychology. Yay, me!
Hey guys, my name is Lovely and I'm super excited to be graduating this semester here at FIU. My heart is filled with so much joy and happiness and just pride, just because I'm graduating college and I know that I did this. If I can do this, I can achieve anything.
It's important to celebrate graduation as a TRIO student because this is a major accomplishment for all of us. It's something I have waited 4 long, hard years for.
As a first-generation student, to me, graduating with my bachelor's means that I have overcome things that have held, I feel like, my family back for years. I now acquire a different level of education. I know more things. I have different experiences, and I'm just so overly grateful for it.
FIU should celebrate first generations because we're the first in our family to get a bachelor's. We're the first in our family to further our education, and that is such a huge accomplishment.
I think it's important for FIU to celebrate first generation students because in South Florida there's so many of us. So many of us who have dedicated sleepless nights and lots of hours and energy into achieving our dream with a bachelor's degree.
Obviously, it's super important to celebrate TRIO students. These students, if anything else, if anyone else, represent the American dream. Coming from households coming from lives that aren't as generous as everybody else's. You know, it puts a perspective on the kind of character, resilience, and grit that these students have to say no to their realities and to their lives, and to continue to try and be the best them, be the best people that they can be, despite everything, despite all of their obstacles.
I have been part of TRIO since high school. TRIO has played such an amazing role in my life and in my education. I have met so many wonderful people that share the same story, the same background, the same passion, the same goal as me. And I know that there are people out there whose sole job is to see me succeed, to see me graduate, to see me be somebody. It's so motivating to me, and I'm so proud to have been part of that community.
People come in being scared. They're scared to talk to people. They're scared to branch out. But TRIO has created such a genuine love for each of their students that you can't leave the program without feeling connected to someone.
To me, trio means making new connections.
Trio represents, to me, hope. It represents community, and it represents a support system.
Trio means to me a community bonded together by the desire to overcome any and all adversity, a space of inclusion and empowerment, a home that embraces all parts of my identity and story. Trio means guidance, support, and opportunity.
To me, TRIO means family, opportunity, and giving a voice to our students.
To me, TRIO means family. Always having somebody there to back you up, to listen to you, and to help you out throughout your entire journey at FIU. I'm really glad to be a member of the TRIO family, and I will also recommend it to all my friends who are joining the FIU community.
TRIO means family. To me, it means family because we don't have to be from the same cultural background to be considered family. And because TRIO has created such an open, genuine space for everyone to feel connected with each other, that's why I call it my family.
To me, SSS means a home away from home. They really do mean it when they say we'll be your second family.
To me, TRIO means trusting, respectful individuals who openly accept everyone. TRIO is a family. TRIO is always there for you when you need them, and they're there even when you think you don't need them. TRIO, it's the one place that I just can't stop going to.
Making new connections.
It's a support system.
An opportunity.
Second family.
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 Thank you guys for always being there supporting us. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Great video.
Thank you to all of our students for submitting those wonderful, beautiful, heartfelt messages. We really couldn't have put this together without you. We are so fortunate and we're so thankful to have such a great SSS TRIO family that is forever, and we will continue to be here for you always at all times, the same way that we know that you'll always keep coming back to us. So as we near the end of the celebration, please welcome back Fred, who will offer some closing words of reflection, as well as invite any graduates or students who wish to share any words. Take it away, Fred.
Thank you, Melanie, for this great video. Honestly, I watched it a couple times, and you know, it never gets old. It always feels like I'm watching it for the first time again. So, you know, I think so far we've had a great program. Thanks to everybody that worked on this. I would just like to say, I guess, my own reflection on not just the semester, but you know, on everybody that's been a part of the program, and everyone that we're here to celebrate today. So SSS students, graduates, award nominees, today is a very special day. Now, I know it's probably not exactly how you would have imagined it to be, say 3 months ago, but nonetheless, this moment is sacred. It's very important. Some of you have spent 4+ years at this institution, studying, sacrificing, laughing, crying, and experiencing every emotion in the spectrum, all with one driving goal in mind. And that goal is graduation. Well, you've accomplished just that. So be proud of yourselves. Be proud of what you've accomplished, and most importantly, like DeSantis was saying earlier, be proud of who you've become along the way. Now, as you step into an uncertain world, I think I can say one like our parents or even our parents' parents may have never quite seen before. It's going to be very important to hold tight to these experiences, to hold tight to who you are and to the person that you've become, a person that is resilient and a person that can adapt, a problem solver that can overcome whatever obstacles come your way, a true warrior in every sense of the word. I think it's safe to say that these past few weeks have made us all brutally aware that there aren't many things that we can say are promised in life, not even life itself. In just a moment, the thin line between chaos and order, society and anarchy are revealed. The entire world is flipped on its axis, and everything that we think we know becomes darker and less familiar. These are things that we can't control. But what we can control is our actions and how we react in times of crisis. A quote from John F. Kennedy: "Do not pray for an easy life. Pray to be stronger men and women." This is an opportunity, I think, to fix all of the inequalities and injustices that this moment is exposing, is bringing to light, and to prepare ourselves for whatever storms lie ahead. It's been an honor and the privilege to be able to know and experience some of you on a first-hand basis, and to be able to call some of you my friends. Graduates like Sam and Vita, I'd just like to say thank you for all that you've done at the SSS office, for the people that you've touched in your short time here. And, I'm sure that when you all go out into the world, you'll make it a much better place than it was before. So that's it for my 2 cents. I would like to invite any graduates that may have any words that they would like to share. As we get ready to end the ceremony, you guys can say anything. Don't wait for me to call on you. You can just jump in. Anybody? I guess I should call on you. Okay.
I guess I'll start. This is Vita. It's weird because everything leading up to this point, I haven't stopped working. It almost seems as if this is just like me just walking down the same path and just like keep like dropping stones as things happen in my life. But it wasn't until like I watched the video, and it wasn't until your speech that it really just dawned on me that we did it. We're graduating, and it's absolutely amazing. Because I know all of our lives are different. We all go through different things, and I draw so much inspiration from each and every one of your stories. And if there was one thing that I could leave any of you guys who are continuing, is that you don't have to have a plan going out. I think the beauty of having this education, having these 4 years to take classes and declare a major, is to see what it is that you want to do. But there always seems to be this pressure that once you graduate, you need to know where you're going to go. You need to know, like, oh, I'm going to start the rest of my life now. But I didn't know that until the spring semester of my junior year. And at that point, I was only starting to do things that would be what I wanted to do, because I always thought I was going to be a medical student. But now I'm going to grad school for public health and environmental health sciences, which is something I never imagined I would have done. And it was scary because I thought I was too late. I thought I wasted time being a biology major. What if I had done this? What if I had done that? But every step that you guys take, every step that you do, everything that you do, all of your actions, they've led you up into this point. And it's never too late. It really isn't, because it's always the perfect time to take the first step. I went to a career forum, and one of the ladies said she changed her career 3 times. Her career, not her job, her career. And I think that was a turning point for me, in showing that it doesn't always have to be set in stone, and you don't even need to have a plan. All you need is to have an idea and the drive to just keep going forward. And as long as you have that, you'll be okay. Gosh, I really didn't think I was going to cry. I wasn't even preparing myself to cry, but I was starting to lose it after the video, and it all started falling apart. I was like, oh my gosh, no.
Thank you, Vita. Thank you, Vita, for sharing your experience.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Vita, for sharing. Almost had me slip. Almost caught me slipping real quick, but you know, I had to set off the video. Get right. Um. Well, again, thank you for sharing. Now I guess I'll pass it off to Melanie, and we're gonna go into Vita's performance video. Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Fred and Vita, for sharing your stories and, you know, for always making us feel so emotional. You guys are really some awesome people to work with and just awesome students in general, and really represent what it is that TRIO means and SSS means and what our SSS family stands for. So now we've had like such a great time celebrating today, reliving all of these memories from not only the past year, but the past 4 years, as some of you have been with the SSS program since your first year of college. So for a special treat, we're gonna wrap up our ceremony with Vita's vocal performance of A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes. So this is just Vita's reminder to you to always dream big, like she said just a few moments ago, and go after your dreams. It's never too late.
The dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In dreams you will lose your heartache. Whatever you wish for, you keep. Have faith in your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come smiling through. Matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, the dream that you wish will come
Yay!
That was beautiful, Vita. Thank you.
Beautiful.
So I want to just start off by saying thank you for all of you for attending and joining us in this online celebration. We know the last few weeks have been challenging, but we didn't want to miss an opportunity to celebrate all of you. There have been so many accomplishments this past year. We saw the highlights from everybody, all the students that were nominated, all the hard work that you've all done. You've done so much to get to where you are, and we can't wait to see kind of what you do in the future as well, because we know many great things are to come. This event could not have been possible without all of you. We reached out to you. We quickly were trying to put something together because we could not miss the opportunity to celebrate all of you. And we asked you guys to step up and help us put it together, and you have done a beautiful job. All the nominations, the reflections, that video, I've seen it 4 or 5 times and I cry every single time. I know both myself and Dr. Cruz, you guys touch our lives every single day. I'm sorry. And I'm just grateful to be able to celebrate with all of you. So thank you for all that you do. Give me a second.
Thank you, Miss Moira. I know that, you know, I feel the same way. You all are very special to us, and it is important to continue celebrating all your success. Great thanks to my SSS team, to my film directors like Melanie and Moira, And also, I would like to thank everybody that have taken time today on a Friday. I know that we are all at home, but there are many other things that you can be doing, and you took some time to come and celebrate with us. I know that I have my family and friends from Student Access and Success. I seen Tiffany. My trio family, I know that Jose and Tim, they are as happy as we are because they start working with sometimes with many of you since you were in middle school and high school. So we're proud trio family, and we know that trio works. Also, I see Yona here. She's connecting from far, and I know that she's also having a great time. But Cristina Jaramillo, the MPAS staff, everybody that took some time today to connect with us at this special time, we are very thankful. Dr. Montas, I know that you're there too, and many others. We're also recording this program, so if any of the graduates would like to receive a copy, just you know where to find us and ask for that. But from the bottom of our heart, congratulations and thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone, for all your hard work.
Thank you, guys.
And I want to say thank you to the SSS staff that helped put this event together and thought of it and all the different aspects of it. So thank you all for everything you do every day.
Hopefully, we'll see you live and in person. You know that I'm a hugger, and we are a hugger and kissers. And I don't know when we can do that, but when we can do that, I will give you a big hug to everybody. Bye-bye. Congratulations, team.
Yay. Bye, guys.